In order, all rise.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Amen.
Make a motion to approve the minutes of August 12th. As written. Second. All in favor? Okay, we're going to deviate from the printed agenda. Code enforcement. You had mentioned administrative fees for the plumbing and septic permits. What is your recommendation?
Well, I can, most towns have an admin fee on the plumbing and the septic. Reason being is the ladies in the front office are involved. They've got to do the legwork for it. Lynn's got to put it together, mail it out, stamps, postage, all that stuff. So most towns have a fee, and it ranges from $10, and I've seen it as high as $25. So typically, when it comes to plumbing and/or septics, there's an admin fee. It's up to you guys, your discretion of the amount, but I would suggest attaching a fee to it. All of the towns do. Denmark, Lovell, Harrison. I can name off a bunch, but most all other towns do it.
What would you recommend?
I would say 15 is probably fair. Middle of the road.
Make a motion. I will make a motion that we institute a $15 admin fee to the septic and plumbing inspections effective immediately.
Not the inspections, or the applications. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Can you talk about that all?
Yep, that's fine.
You know what it
That's
costs
why I
for
asked for
septic
discussion.
nowadays?
Yeah, no,
Before you start digging it.
Yeah, I had, last time I had was,
Oh, no, it's more than that now.
Well, most of them not from last year.
Yeah, it's closer to $1,200 just for HHE 200, depending on who you use.
yeah, I got, one of the guy, he's working Friday. It was $595 or something. That's the problem.
But it's, to me, it's just so discouraging, all the money you got spent before you put a shovel in the ground. This is one point of view, I know probably crazy, but as far as the administration fee, you pay these, when you raise money to pay these people, and now you're gonna charge fee. I know it's an individual, so it's kind of, I might be out of line here. It's just fees for everything, it's just kind of crazy.
But we're not, by having these fees, it offsets the postage, paper, the administrative expense that's incurred by us. It's not,
It's mostly used instead of everybody.
right?
Can I weigh in? Frank, so on the plumbing applications, it's $10 a fixture. So most houses are, say, 5 fixtures, which would be $50 total. So then to add the $15 on top of that, that doesn't get split anywhere. That just goes to the town. So it's basically the town collects the fee. On most full septics, it's $250, and then DEP charges $15. So that would be a total of $265. To add the $15 would make the total of $280. So I just want to let you know it doesn't add per fixture, or it's basically, I would say, mainly new construction. When I first started 5 years ago, the fee schedule was at 45 cents a square foot. So what I did is I collectively called all towns around us just to see where they were at. We were higher than Scarborough, Maine.
Oh, that's scary.
So we sat with the board, Bill and Eric, and I just simply just, I said, I don't see how that fits Brownfield's, you know, schedule. So that's when it got dropped down to a quarter square foot. So it would make it affordable to come build a house in Brownfield. So I just wanted to put that in there. And, I'm not trying to disagree with it, you know, if you guys want it, great, if you don't, that's okay too. I just wanted to bring it to your attention that most other towns keep charging that admin fee. Why they don't on the building, I'm not sure, but they do it for the plumbing, and I think it's because of the ladies' work.
Right.
What they do. And it's not that they get paid more, it's just that the town is getting basically reimbursed for what's being done. You set the postage, you know, Lynn's been collectively put that together, mail it in with the state. Sometimes if something's off, then she's gonna go ahead and figure it out. It's just, it's time.
I rest my case.
I say no. Majority no. Taxes, nobody gives a shit for the taxes, that's beating.
Thank you.
ADA update, I spoke with Brian Cobbett last week. He was looking into the front door, the wider pane replacing the standard double door. Would be a 42 single or small, so we can move office equipment and things in and out, still have access. Joey is still working with the automated door people for installation, cost and installation for ADA on the board shop. And speaking of Brian Cobbett, he's in hopes that we can do that door and the front door at the same time, also with pressure. If we get into the pressure. Talk about the siding quote we got on the community center and the vinyl trim, soffits and windows next door. I got an email from Joe. The grant that he was working on, the enterprise grant, we can include in the grant was the cost of the material, not the labor. So I would like to do that. It would be a reimbursement to the town. We pay the contractor to do the siding and the trim on the community center, but we would get reimbursement due to the timeline of the grant, we will put it off again. I don't want to do that, because things are just getting worse. I have a quote from the contractor. So we have that for, well, we got for the siding.
It's been a while, right? It's been a while.
It was a couple, maybe a couple weeks before, Brownfield days.
Do you want to go look for it?
I'm trying to look in the email. Oh my God, I still get stuff, in both emails now, every supplement, and the document, so, so I have. Nat Talbot, 32,587.23. So this is a contractor, working with the painter. So, in this, it entails removal and replacement of all T111 siding sills, fascia, boards, and flat ceiling. There will be aluminum flashing added to the original design. Estimate includes materials, labor, man lift, and disposal of all debris. Estimated cost is $32,587.23. It requires that in the second application. So that was in my, that's it was sent to my administration. So that's my, July. Probably included, these books were right off the way today. Yeah, I just talked to them, I just talked to, Jeff, Jake's, they're both, they're kind of waiting on they're waiting on they got a good job that they did, they want to do this, if they can do it, they want to do it, and not look out, because that goes up, but so, so,
It's not what we do.
yes. Well, it just keeps, with the community center, it keeps, to me, it keeps getting pushed down the road. And this time, for good reason, obviously, because it's free money, it's rain. But we will get, reimbursed the, material. So,
Proceeding ahead with it won't impact the grant at all, will it?
no, ma'am. We can, according to Joe's email with Terry and Holden, we can add the material list and pricing to the grant, and it would essentially become a reimbursement when the grant is awarded or paid, if you will, to the town. So we would recoup the material.
It's all a timing thing.
It's all comes down to time. Winter's coming fast, so I mean, we're almost September, so.
Not even that.
Yes, the material part of it should be. Yes, ma'am.
The grant is guaranteed?
We've already been, given the approval, yes. Yep. 100,000, with 26,000,
$25,000 buy-in, which we already have, via the, community center, raised and appropriated $26,000. It's in the general surplus for the painting of that, and, that was also, recommended. Okay, so I will make a motion to move forth with the, National Talent contracting for the estimate we provided for the community center that will come out of the grounds and maintenance, capital improvement account, not to exceed $34,000. Second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Ms. Perry, would you send an email to Mr. Talbot, email address, and, his message awarded, and we would need a full breakdown of his estimate, so we can, in order to the treasurer, to track the materials portion.
Anyway, can I get a copy of that for, the grant thing?
We have a working copy of the establishment of zoning districts, and from the planning board. You guys have got copies.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion to appoint Deb Merrill and William Tilson to the town garden committee as members. Any discussion? All in favor?
Rick? We do have Carol Cornell, who would also like to join us.
Okay. Could you get her information? We'll have her appointed at the time.
That's what I have to do. Just.
Okay, we got, workman's comp, fund and experience, modification factor, this will be projected for the 2026, payroll, approved by MMA, workers' comp board in November, we will have final number mid-December. If anybody's interested, it gives the, expected losses and, actual loss for the past, one 2027, from projected, loss for the next fiscal year. Actually, it's calendar year, like our health insurance. So if anybody's interested, there is an increase. We have Summerlin Power Town pole permit. It'll be on the road, Dugway Road, 677 Dugway Road.
think it's over on the other end, just before you get up to the house.
What do they have down there?
Yeah, you know, that big opening, that's what the house.
They're just putting a hole in between the two existing.
Yeah, so it's a little slow.
You got to put poles down, that's the problem, I just want one to come off.
We have a couple of communication forms. First one, topic of discussion, Depot Street, I think the turnoff 113 on the Depot Street should be barricaded. Access to those lots should come off of Route 160, too many near misses. Please contact DOT Butters. Next one is near miss accident this morning by the church. A truck headed north on Spring Street, didn't yield, had to skid to not hit me. And had my turn signal on even though I was staying on Main Street. I think that intersection needs more signage about yielding, or if everyone going north should have to turn and stop on the east side of the triangle rather than going straight up Spring Street on the Main Street headed west. Please contact me. So, currently we have an email, for Maine DOT's review and hopefully answering to this area in regards to, the intersection out here, 113, 160, Depot, Big Street and Main Street. Waiting to hear back from them. So, once again, we have a problem. Main Street, 160 is DOT. So I guess we'll add this to the question. We have a thank you letter from the Cancer Resource Center of Western Maine. On behalf of our board of directors, staff, and volunteers, thank you for your donation of $200 to the Cancer Resource Center of Western Maine. We're inspired by the generosity of individuals and organizations like you to support our mission to offer free programs and resources to those impacted by cancer throughout Oxford County, Western Maine. Diane Madden, Executive Director.
Close. I got one concern. That's one, Lucas Street up there, cutting lanes away from the power lines, and then it's the just cutting and dropping them, instead of chipping them, they're going along with that,
Oh, they're grinding other on front.
grinding it. And they're doing a terrific job, about all of them guns ready to ditch. In the spring, we've had trouble with a lot of cutting. So that's my only concern, where they're not blowing chips out in the wood, it's all that.
Yeah.
Well, not all of it, but.
It will be by price.
Yeah. I think it's something that.
Can you reach out to Lucas? Find out why
What is that, Lucas
Lucas,
tree?
yeah, they're hired, they're contracted by the city to trim back on trees while it's not on streets.
Where's the location again? Okay.
You know, some places do it all, you know, and when you get a ditch that has all the water in the springtime, it's gonna be a problem.
See what their deal is. Cause these just blow out the woods.
Yeah. This is safe Maine, but that guy comes along that line it all up.
Yeah, they did over here on Main Street, on Hampshire, actually.
It does a great job. Yeah.
Stuff is floating everywhere. So, yeah, it's good. Yep.
What does it do, crop the ditches?
What's that?
It's dark, bitch.
Yeah.
Public? Nothing, folks? Sweet, last chance. All set. Okay, make a motion to adjourn. Oh, hold up.
I think Frank, I can't hear, because of the air conditioner, but I think Frank may have brought up, what I was going to bring up, that the drainage ditches are getting filled up
Yep.
with the tree, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right,
Yeah, we're
thanks.
gonna Miss Patty's gonna reach out to Lucas and see what the deal is. Yeah. I'll make a motion to adjourn. Second. All in favor? Thank you, folks. Go in.
I'll stand for a minute.
Yeah.